J Production.
My whole life has changed. Come in, a new bandit, we're the special one.
I'm so in love,
so deep in love. My whole life has changed since we came in. So deep in love, you know what a special one.
I'm so in love,
so deep in love. Yo, what's going on, chat? Welcome back to another reaction. Hopefully that did not make y'all leave. Hopefully y'all didn't leave. But in today's video, we got former CIA. 4 ways to disappear completely and never be found again. You know I had to come through with this reaction right here. So we're about to learn from a former CIA agent 4 ways to disappear completely. Hopefully he gives us all the sauce. I'm not gonna lie, because if one day I just gotta get up out of there, coach. I gotta get up out of there, coach. So let's go ahead and get into it.
This video is sponsored by Ghost Phone CIA the right way. So what is number one? Number one is you obviously need a place to go.
Okay,
so
true.
you need a place to go before you disappear. You don't want to just try and vanish one day and go sleep out in the woods and all that kind of stuff, because it may look cool in the movies, not cool in real life. So when I tell people this, they say, well, you can go get, some cabin in the woods. You can get a shipping container on some dirt cheap property. One of my favorite places to go are RV parks. There's over 13,000 RV parks in the United States. And when you
why is he giving away all the sauce? Like, he must
you go to these RV parks, most of them are mom and pop owned, so you don't have to worry about being in some database and all that kind of stuff. And don't bring your own RV. You want to rent one of their RVs. So many RV parks, they have RVs you can rent there monthly, and that is what you want to do. That way there's even less of a paper trail. So pick a place to go, keep it easy. Go to an RV park and plan ahead. So you need to know, like, hey, the RV park I'm going to go to is this one that is, 10 hours away in Timbuktu, Alabama, or 20 hours away in the middle of nowhere, Florida, whatever. But you obviously need to call these RV parks first and say, hey, do you have RVs for rent? What do they cost monthly? Tell me about the process. And again, deal with mom and pop places. Don't deal with some big corporation where they're going to want more information and collect more data. So that is number one. Okay, item number two you need before you disappear is a phone that doesn't track you. So if you are in some serious, crazy situation where somebody's going to murder you, you wouldn't have any electronics at all. But I do consulting with people who have to vanish for various and sundry reasons, not illegal reasons, and oftentimes they're like,
I have to have a phone.
I've got to have a phone. Okay, so there are a few options. One is, let me pull it out of my pocket here, is my trusty flip phone. Yes, I still use a flip phone. Yes, this is my real phone. But by going back to consulting, people are like, hey, I need a smartphone because of, just to make life easier, and I need a phone that doesn't track me. That is this phone here.
Hold on, chat. Be right back. Let's get back into it.
This is called the Ghost Phone. So what in the heck is a Ghost Phone? It is a special phone that runs Graphene OS. So what is Graphene OS? Well, basically it's an operating system that does not track you. So we know that Google, they want to track all your information. They want to sell it to all the data broker websites. They're making a fortune off of that. They want to know exactly where you're at, where you went to dinner, yada, yada, yada. Graphene OS and this Ghost Phone stops all those tracking pixels. So they don't know where you are, they don't know where you're going.
Okay, Stewie's going to the party.
Yeah, but where's Chris going?
I have no idea. He's completely off the grid.
And if you need to disappear and you say, hey, Jason, I have to have a phone, it's got to be a smartphone, use the Ghost Phone. Because a regular phone is going to track everywhere you go. It's going to leave a digital trail. People are going to know your location. You're going to be easy to find. And if you want to have more privacy, if you want to disappear, make sure you're using the right phone. If you want to get one of the
I mean, is this even able to be used? This got patched. This got patched the second he even posted this video. It's patched now. Graphene OS is now patched. The USA government, CIA, now is gonna dive deeper into the Graphene OS. This video got patched. This video's patched, gang. I'm just being honest.
Which I do like, even though I'm a flip phone guy. For my smartphone, I do like this. Click the link in the description, use coupon.
It was promo.
Welcome to Get a Grip! code Jason. They'll give you $50 off. Free. I'm putting them 4. Thing number 3 that you absolutely must have is some way to generate cash. Now, if you've got a lot of money, bring that cash with you. Don't empty your bank account like the day before. Do it slowly, building up cash. But you've got to have some kind of skill or way to generate cash. If you really want to disappear, you're not going to go get a normal 9-to-5 job. You're going to do something where you're getting paid in cash. What does that mean? Well, you might be a day laborer. You may.
I'm gonna predict he's gonna say, get a job that you can work under the table. I mean, that's the most obvious thing you can do, bro. It's the most obvious thing you can do, gang. I'm just saying, bro. Like, this shit patched, gang. I already got the patch notes, bro. It's patched.
Be waiting at Home Depot getting picked up to do day labor stuff. You may be working in a restaurant getting paid under the table.
Your method is patched, gang. Your method patched, sir. Your method is patched. I'm already on this. I'm already on this shit, chat. I'm already on this shit. I'm already on this, man.
In Texas, where I do a lot of business, they have these car washes. I jokingly call them like the homeless people car washes, where it looks like a homeless person is running a car wash and they get paid in cash, and those guys are making a lot of money because I've asked them and they're making bank. So think about some kind of job. You might have to be a little creative, but when you get to your new life, you've got to have a way to generate cash. And it could be running classified ads in a local paper, using your phone that can't track you, and saying, hey, handyman for hire.
This shit's so patched. Like, I actually understand this shit. He's not even telling us everything, bro. When he's going to these places to wash these cars and everything like that. What about the cameras? What about the cameras, social media, when people are going to the gas stations doing this? Fling, fling, fling. And then you happen to be in the background? Yeah, I watch movies. I watch all the shows, Nick. I see all the undercover detective movies and the shows where they be in the background and they catch them on social media with facial recognition, bro. Hey, gang. You're going to have to change your face. That's his next step forward, right? Is change your face.
Or I do tree trimming or whatever. A lot of these mom and pop places you're going to go disappear to, conservative states with small populations, they have these local newspapers where you can place classified ads and find jobs that way. Okay, final thing you need if you're going to disappear.
Change your face.
Numero cuatro is transportation. So I'm going to tell you the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. Okay, transportation is ideally this new mom and pop place you're going to is going to have public transportation, because you're not going to go buy a fancy new car that's going to track you wherever you go.
Right.
You don't want to get pulled over and have your driver's license, and if somebody is really good stalking you, can then say, hey, I see Jason got a speeding ticket in the middle of nowhere, Florida, right? So you're going to take public transportation. Now, if you
Say, hey, I've got to have my own car.
well, it's got to be an older model vehicle. I'm talking pre-2000. And yes, I do own these. One of my favorite vehicles is my 1995 Dodge Ram pickup. I've also got a 97 vehicle, so I've got some of these vehicles. But don't go buy a 2026 brand new car that is tracking you 17 different ways. So you've got to be very smart about your transportation when it comes to your disappearing. And again, depending on your threat level, if you have a serious threat level, you're never driving again. You're only taking public transportation, or you're walking. Obviously, I hope you don't have any serious threats, but we live in a crazy day and age. You might have a coworker stalk you, an ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-boyfriend. So please.
Yeah, that's what this is for, bro. He cleared all this up at the end. He just got us, and he cranked us like this. He cranked us like this, all the way until we got to the end. Because this is for if you're trying to hide from your ex, your mom, or your family that you don't like, or friends, or stalkers. Because this is not for the government. This is not for the government. Let's see what else he has to say.
Follow these 4 things. I promise they will keep you safer.
How to disappear completely. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next reaction.